continuing the knowledge. And this part of Great Red Dragons is from the Revelations, which is at the end, of the Bible. And there, at the start, the serpent is with Eve, right? Eve is naked, right? So if you notice in this, the woman is clothed, right? So you got the naked and the clothed ideas, right? And the naked idea means basically not trans, right? And the clothed idea means trans, right? So when they're being clothed, it means that they're hidden the nakedness, which is hidden the naturalness, and they've become a trans, right? So you've got them two things, one at the start, one at the end. This is why there's the embodies idea, see? So it hides the body. This is why they wear the Masonic apron, right? Because wearing the apron is symbolic of clothing the naked body with trans, right? As you see here, that none are admitted to that honour, but as such were cleansed of all impurities of both body and mind, again meaning trans, right? So when they put the apron on, it means being clothed. It symbolises being clothed as opposed to being naked, right? You see, in this sense, nakedness represents a lack of knowledge, and being clothed represents being clothed in knowledge. Of course, this is metaphor for trans, basically. They're not gonna tell you that, but look, naked is how we find ourselves upon entering the temple, like Eve, like Adam and Eve, stark naked, really. Of course, then the serpent comes down, having injections, and then they're clothed, right? So you can sort of see how it works in that. The crown of 12 stars, of course, is like the 3, or the 777 code, of course, You see in this painting, right, the curly tail idea, right? See the curly tail idea, which is the same as the caduceus symbol, You see the caduceus, the curls, nice hex on that, like. Just occurred to us, like, when you have, like, you have the game of tennis, right, and you have deuce, which is like equal scores, right? Deuce. So that's a game related to this, where it's like, the equilibrium type of thing of these two snakes, see? Deuce, right? Of course, like the deuce, yeah, like the juice, the tea juice, the tea juice. Yeah, right, to illustrate the point, like we've got Sharon Deuce. Sharon Deuce, one of the actresses. Or actors in that, given the tea juice. The woman of today. Very lots of coded things what have been in me. Yeah, I've done videos on this one before, like, but the Great Red Dragon idea has a code in of transgender, right? Obviously there's your red. There's your red. You stick an S in basically and you get a transgender, a type of idea with it. I've done that in a few videos, like. Of course, when you have that deuce equilibrium idea, right? It's like Satan and Jesus. Again, like two metaphors for like two, black and white, two halves type of thing. We two halves make a whole, obviously. So when you're clothed with the sun, obviously, the sun is where it is. clothed with the sun, right? And comes in the clouds. You know, like the imagination and dreams idea and all that. And then made real, like Israel, to the children of Israel, see? So it comes in the clouds, the imagination. And then is made real, you know, as a trance. And then when the eye sees it, the trance, it thinks it's real. You see what I mean? It's all coded stuff. Of course, yeah, you know, some interpretations, right? Yeah, very coded there, like, yeah. The 5 becoming the 7, of course. But some interpretations, of course, say that Jesus is the bronze serpent. And look at the code in this cannot remove deadly venom coursing through your veins. So, you know, a bit of backwards code again, you know what I mean? Like the crafty code, the subtle code. Yeah. So obviously Jesus is the bronze serpent. And the brass serpent. Of course, born again as a trance. And the children of Israel. Symbol of a curse. You know, back in the Hushton thing. So as you can see, the serpent symbolism, you know, on the, what do you call it, deniable, like, you know what I mean? And you have this, the Alpha and Omega idea, right? Again, out this Old Testament, King James Bible. And, the Lord God said it. I am the Alpha and Omega, right? And I fell at his feet like a dead man, but he placed his right hand on me, right? So basically, when you have the serpent, like Alpha is obviously the start, and Omega is the end, right? And when you have the serpent at the start with Eve, right, and then you've got the red dragon at the end in the Revelations book, see? So you've got this syringe thing at the start and then at the end and all, right? So it's all based around, you know, it's all based around the syringe, I mean, end of. So obviously it's a lot newer than what's claimed, you know what I mean? Zakia Nike. There's the alpha symbol, right? Basically like the fish, you know, like the fish symbol. You know, and an element of crossing over idea like in the caduceus. The alpha particle. Bit of hex there, like omega, right? Which is 24th and final letter in Greek. 2-4, you know, 24 we know the 42 we know the 6. Mega meaning great, like the mega dragon. And the micro. Of course, U is a blood type, right? As is AB and A and all stuff like that. Yes, it's something to do with blood again. But here's the omega symbol, right, which is like a horseshoe basically, or an upside down 777. Or that lyre, you know, the lyre musical instrument. So you know what I mean? There's so much good in it. The symbol of oxygen 18 666. The third sex, right? So just so much code in these ideas, it's unbelievable. Omega symbol hex. So you see what I mean? It's totally coded us. The day with blood, the ideas and stuff like that. Yes, Omega's basically free. You know? So the AB blood becomes universal recipient. Right? So again, universe idea and all that. Like the Absalom son of David in the Bible and all that. Right? AB blood type. AB positive, AB negative, and our blood types, of course. Blood groups, RH system. Of course, it used to be a big thing at one stage to where they wanted everyone to donate blood. Right? Of course, yeah, this profane idea behind that was to donate blood in case someone has accident and they can, give them a transfusion of blood. But it must have been, that's a bit, bit far-fetched, like. They must have been taking the blood donation basically just to study the blood. For reasons to do with the trans stuff. To see what, studying different types of blood, see what like trans medicines work and all that, you know what I mean? Because it was a big thing at one time, like. I was going on about donate blood and that. Solids, liquids and gases, three states, the particle model. Here's a model of a drop of liquid in equilibrium. Look how cool that is. So so much code in there, everything in this world type of thing is coded around these ideas, right? Literally like everything. Like. See the in the blood vessels idea, right? Remember, like the blood vessels, it's like a ship idea, or like a Noah's Ark idea, right? An exchange of molecules. Then you've got the walls, the blood vessels, exchanging molecules idea and stuff. You see that transport of chemicals through a cell membrane, right? And then depends on the chemical's lipid solubility. Lipid solubility. Maureen Lipman. Of course, the Shakespeare Company. Read the Genesis flood narrative. So much code in this one. The fountains of the great deep burst apart and the floodgates of heaven broke open, right? Again, this is talking about the chemicals entering the bloodstream idea. See? And obviously a lot of dualistic codes in it and all that. The flood, return the universe to a pre-creation state of watery chaos. It's like blood metaphors and all this. Of course, the story of the flood takes up chapter 6 and 9. Six, 9, like the Royal Arch. The Genesis flood narrative. Of course, a blood circulatory system contains three blood vessel types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Of course, artisan as well as being in there, sort of direct code, right? Starting with a T. You have the T runnies. Right? It's also referring to the artery, the blood. The blood's being changed. Worker in a skilled trade. That's the blood change idea. Right? They keying into the tubes, symbolise the syringe, the needle